Albert is an imposter. He's not who he says he is, and might not even know who he really is. I have to concentrate on this first. What were you thinking, Albert? How long did you think you could keep it up?
Until the end of my life, if needs. Yeah, I cared about nothing except for her to love me. Not for who Ibn was, but for who I am.
Why did you think that would happen? Everybody noticed the change.
Yeah, I knew it would be hard, Santino. But I also knew animals see what they want to see. Eh, I didn't have to behave like Ibn. They only had to believe I'm him.
Why did you decide to take your brother's place?
Yeah, as you're curious, from the moment I laid eyes on Natasha for the first time. But I had to convince myself that this was the only way.
You've never talked about your feelings for Natasha with your brother, am I right?
Are you insane? Yeah, Ibn would have had me killed immediately. And no one would ever know.
So instead, you've done the same thing, haven't you?
Comfortable. Do you think all of this was just some kind of cruel game for me? I had to destroy the person I loved and respected the most.
Cry me a river.
Yeah, you know, there's only a thin, fragile membrane between love and hate. If anything...
You can analyze me until the sun goes...
Yeah, evasive answer.
Did you ever believe that you were Ibn Wessler?
Did I ever believe? I still do. I believed it all along. Don't you get it? I am Ibn Wessler.
And also, Albert Wessler.
I see you're starting to understand.
So you feel you're two people at the same time, even now?
Does it sound crazy? Maybe it is. But Ibn lives inside me. Sometimes he's even stronger than Albert ever was.
Do you think you can avoid the gas chamber with it?
I don't have to avoid anything, Sonny. You and your friend, will never...
You're not the cold-blooded killer you'd like to think you are.
Yeah, do you think so? Try me, detective.
What made you think you could deceive Natasha?
Because Natasha loved Ibn, in her own unique way. Yeah, and if there's anything that can blind an animal, it's love and hate. Everything revolves around these two...
Is everything black and white?
No. That's exactly what I'm...
Love?
I see you understand now, Sonny.
Albert, you're everything I'm not.
Yeah.
That was your plan. Take his place and live happily.
Why? Isn't it good enough of a plan, Mr. Featherland?
Which is?
Ibn's ghost.
Is...
Please don't take it literally, Mr. Chicken. I'm not talking about, spirits. When Ibn died, I didn't just take his place, but also his role. He himself, is it?
So you mean Ibn's here with us, even?
He was here all along. Don't you get it?
I must get serious, because... When was the moment you decided to kill him, Albert?
When I drew the last stroke on that fatal painting, Mr. Featherland. When I glanced at it for the last time, and then at Natasha, who was shivering under the weight...
You simply fell in love with her?
Not in the slightest, Mr. Featherland.
Everybody thinks that, Albert.
No, Mr. Featherland.
Let him have her, right?
I wanted her for ourselves, Sonny.
Do you think you can explain everything with your...
Don't be a fool, Sonny. Insanity is just a temper...
So you admit you're insane? That's a...
Of course I...
Now,
Albert.
You mean...
Both of them.
Oh,
Don't...
it would be hard to forget. When did you decide...
Can I be honest?
Until...
I didn't even...
I'm very close to break. Natasha was kind.
Natasha was, simply amazing.
You're telling...
It's like she was from another world. A world where everything...
I think I do.
I knew Albert.
That's why you had to become Ibn.
I didn't take Ibn's place, Mr. Featherland. I became...
What? Maybe it's not too late, Albert.
No.
You can't be two people at the same time, Albert. Nobody...
Ibn loved her. I admired her. Ibn was crazy about her. I've been crazy...
You know you're not going to be able to go through with it, right? That you won't be able to...
Yeah. If I didn't kill him and become one with him...
And the threats? Which one of you was that? Albert or Ibn? Who wrote them? And which one of you killed Deborah?
In my world, Ibn...
More than life itself.
You see?
You and I have nothing in common, West.
Why, Mr. Featherland?
Because if I were in your shoes...
Goodbye.
So long.